next lesson is ABCDE method. Yes, it's very famous, very popular, ABCDE method, and many of you are already aware of it. For those who already know, it's a revision. For those who are studying it for the very first time, this is going to be a very important lesson. So what is an ABCDE task method? Remember, you divide all the tasks. Now you have a list, right? You know you have a list. You have a daily list of your work and daily list of your home tasks, family tasks, or whatever. And you have the weekly goals, you have monthly goals, and you have yearly goals. Now you have them written down, but you don't know which ones are the most important ones. Make the list according to ABCDE. Give them the rating. ABCDE. A is the most important task. B is the second most important task. And third is the least important task. D is the task that you will delegate to somebody. You will not do it on your own. For example, car wash. When I want to make sure my car is washed from inside, I will just drop it off at a car wash, and they will do it, and I'll do my work, whatever I want to do. I want to do my work related tasks, sitting there waiting for my car, but I'm doing my work. I'm not wasting a single second. And I have delegated the task. Now for shopping, there are so many things that we all need to buy. So what I do is I use Instacart instead of going to buy something. So I have delegated the task to Instacart. Yes, I haven't hired a person, but Instacart is a great service. You are actually hiring a service of somebody to drop off the groceries for you. So yes, you can delegate the task. This is how you manage life and manage time. Delegate the task. But some tasks come into the category of E. E means eliminate. That means you will eliminate certain tasks. Yes, after making my list, sometimes my daily list, and sometimes my monthly list, and sometimes many a times in my yearly list, I just remove that task. I feel that I don't need this task anymore. This is useless. In fact, just today, I was looking at my goal list of 2019, a few years back. When I saw that list, and I saw that, what kind of list was that? There was so many irrelevant stuff. I didn't need them. Why did I make that list? I'm glad I eliminated them. Goal setting and making a list is a lifelong process of improvement. Your list will evolve, your list will improve, your list will remove certain things, you will add certain things in your list. So it all depends what you exactly want. That's why you become a lifelong learner of time management, and you become a lifelong user of the list, the checklist, so that you keep improving your checklist. And you will notice that sometimes your daily checklist will improve as well. For example, a while ago, my daily checklist used to have 13 or 14 points, but then I realized that some points were actually related with each other. So actually I was supposed to do only 4 or 5 tasks. They were not actually 13 tasks or 14 tasks. They were like 4 or 5 tasks, because there was cluster of work together. For example, checking email and replying email. They were 2 different tasks. So I just wrote it once. Checking and replying emails. That's one. So that's how we do it. And this is the ABCDE method. So I'll repeat again. A task is the most important task. B task is the second most important task. C task is the least important task. D task is the task that you need to delegate. And E task is the task that you eliminate. Now, one last thing I want to mention about a story. There was a story of a guy who went for a job interview, and this other man asked him that, we all know how we do our work. If you can tell me one single way that can improve or increase our productivity tremendously, I will reward you. I will definitely reward you. So he said, okay, bring me a list of the tasks, the daily tasks. Because he knew he's an entrepreneur, so he will have a list. So he did have a list. So yes, he saw the list. He said, now, what is the issue? He said, I have a list. I know I have a list. The problem is, how can I have it done? I have an issue having them done. He said, just label them with ABCDE method and just give them A, B, or C according to the importance. And if there is a task that is least important, don't worry about that task. You can do it the other day. Don't worry about the task that is a B task. You can do it the other day. But your A task should be done that particular day. It's okay, you can catch up later, but you cannot compromise on A task. because A task is the one that has the most consequences or the highest consequences in your life. These consequences can be in terms of pleasure or in terms of pain. Yes, in terms of pleasure means that if you do this task right now today, if you complete it before leaving your work today, you may get a promotion. That's a pleasure. But the pain is if you don't do that by tomorrow night, you could be fired. That's a pain. C, which task has most pain associated with it? That could be your A. And which task has more pleasure associated with it? That could be your A. So see that, think about it, brainstorm, think on paper, and then you will be able to understand which task comes in A and which task comes in B. If you still have no clarity about it, go to your boss, go to your manager, and talk to your manager that these are my daily responsibilities. Which one do you think are the most important ones that should be done every single day? Simple, those are your A tasks. Talk to your supervisor. You will save a lot of time by talking to them. Most people waste their time by just imagining that maybe this is important, but until you talk to your boss, until you talk to your supervisor, until you talk to your manager, you will not be able to understand what is important. Talk to your manager. Make sure you organize the list according to ABCDE method. See you in the next video.